Drake's Orb by AlexGZarate. Chapter 1. Drake's End. God, no! Captain Drake whispered, his voice lost in the hum of the Bishop's command deck. The ship shuddered as it breached the planet's atmosphere, screens flaring with data. A fire raged below, sparked by a windstorm in a techless town. Drake's fingers flew across his holographic console, summoning drones for fire suppression and hoverbots to evacuate the defenseless. No tech meant no safety nets. Just farmers with outdated tools, fighting an inferno with furrows and vapor. Drake had visited their kind before, sharing a meal with a techless family who'd laughed at his implants, calling them chains. They'd chosen self-reliance, a freedom he envied, now turned to ash by its cost. "Captain, drones prepped," his engineer called, voice tight. Before Drake could respond, the screens blinked out, plunging the deck into shadow. A cold command blared through comms, vibrating the console under his fingers. "Lock down all launch bays. Return to upper atmosphere. Ship safety compromised. Order confirmed by General AlexGZarate." The Bishop's AI seized control, its hum deepening as ports slammed shut with a metallic clang echoing through the intercoms. "Orders verified. Awaiting further directives." The Bishop's voice cut off, sharp and final. Drake's stomach twisted, a frown creasing his face as officers froze, exchanging wary glances before obeying AlexGZarate's command. Only the captain resisted. "They're dying," he muttered, activating privacy settings. His screen flickered, AI warnings flashing. "By order from General AlexGZarate, lock down." Drake swiped them away, pulse racing. He brought up his command screen, fingers tapping rapidly across the glowing surface. Data flooded his holographic display. Overlapping cries for help crackled into the captain's ears as stark imagery flashed before his eyes, displaying dozens of injured civilians. This was a community that had chosen to live a life without the conveniences of modern technology. And now, without a protectorate vessel coming, they were utterly defenseless. They're dying. The weight of his decision pressed heavily on him. Disobeying orders was unthinkable. But the cries for help, the voices of those people, they echoed in his mind. "External image," Drake whispered, defiance burning in his chest. In that moment, he knew he had just crossed a line he could never return from. "By order from General AlexGZarate, lock down." With a flick of his finger, Drake dismissed the message. His pulse quickened as he cleared the interference from his screen, repeating his order, this time breathing deeply to steady himself. "Do it, Bishop," the words barely audible as his jaw tightened. The external view activated. Drake's heart pounded with the quiet hope that he overlooked something, some hidden threat, some justification for their abrupt withdrawal. Maybe there's an unsanctioned satellite crossing our low-orbit trajectory, or a passing ship. His thoughts scrambled for answers. A gas fissure, ready to ignite from the fire. He struggled to cling to any possibility that might explain why they'd been pulled back. Anything to justify abandoning those people. No one would ever keep help from coming, he thinks, the images flashing across the screen. No one would ever want a town to burn. The digital stream flooded into his ocular display. He scanned the terrain below as the scene sharpened into focus. At first, it's all desolate land, stretching in every direction. But then, as he adjusted the controls, the fire came into view, spreading like an insatiable beast. "Magnify," he mouthed, his voice a sub-audible command. The terrain below sharpened, desolate land, then the fire, a smoky red beast devouring the landscape. "Magnify," he repeated. The display zoomed, revealing the town's heart. Men wielded archaic sonic movers, carving furrows into the ground to slow the blaze. Women and children operated atmospheric reclamators, pulling vapor from the air in desperate streams. There's still time, Drake thought, a wave of hope surging through him. If we act now, we can still save them. Then, a streak flashed across his monitor. Too fast, too deliberate. Drake locked on, zooming in, his breath shallow. No larger than a shuttle, twice a probe size. It can't be. His mind screamed the truth before his eyes confirmed it. A nuke. His ocular display dimmed, shielding his vision, but nothing could shield him from the horror. The flash erupted, a blinding white that swallowed the town. The last screams crackled through the comms, cut short. Buildings vaporized into glowing ash, homes collapsing in fiery waves. Silhouettes of families, fleeing, burned into shadows on the scorched earth. Drake's hands froze on the console, the silence deafening. God, no. Drake jolted awake, chest heaving, the phantom scent of scorched earth choking his lungs. Suspension gel drained from his pod with a soft hiss, leaving a chill on his skin as the bishop's walls shifted from crimson to beige, as if to mock his shame. A month had passed since the town burned, but every night the screams still echoed, the silhouettes seared into his mind. He rose, the floor icy against his bare feet, legs unsteady, and caught his reflection in the panel. Hollow eyes staring back, a stranger in a captain's uniform. The memory of his command ceremony surfaced, standing proud, implants glowing on his temples, his mother's voice whispering, "Your grandfather would be proud." Not anymore. Drake clenched his fists, forcing a steady breath. Gramps was a hero. He saved a whole planet, and I promised I would follow in his footsteps, saving everyone who needed to be saved. He couldn't face the crew today, not after failing them, failing those people. Log, Drake rasped, a blue line flaring across his vision. He swallowed, locking eyes with the recorder. A memory flashed, his engineer's tight voice on the deck, drones prepped, trusting him to save lives. He hadn't. The silence pressed in, heavy as the guilt he carried. "There is fear we must endure," he began, voice low. "Fear of the unknown, of loss, of truth." He closed his eyes. "I'm Captain Byron Drake, and I hereby resign my commission, effective immediately." The line blinks out, his message sent. "I failed them. My crew, my family, that town. Forgive me, Grandpa." Emptiness followed, a void where duty once stood. He turns away, activating the ship's departure protocol, which he knows will begin the process of packing his belongings, his career, his dreams, into neat, orderly containers. Behind him, drones hum into action, packing his life into crates. Metals, logs, a shard of alien crystal he'd found on his first mission, glowing faintly before vanishing into a box. A mystery from another life, spirited away, erasing the man he'd been. This has been a sneak preview into the exciting world of Drake's Orb by AlexGZarate. If this glimpse into the sci-fi adventure has sparked your imagination, you can grab your copy now. Links are in the description below. So if you enjoyed this preview and are looking for more inspiration and exciting stories, make sure to subscribe to this channel for future updates, behind-the-scenes content, and more from AlexGZarate and Zarate Creations. Don't forget to hit that like button and share this video with fellow sci-fi enthusiasts. What are your first impressions of Drake's Orb? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Stay curious, stay creative, and keep exploring. Onwards!